Hello everybody and welcome back to Ace Attorney. On the last episode we found out that Juan Corrida wrestled a bear, and now it's 9 PM. We don't have much time left. I kind of thought we were going to go straight to the trial, but I guess not. I guess we have more looking around to do. And this is unusual for me, but I'm actually hoping we run into a lot of heart because I came up with a great new way to do her voice.
It's past 9 PM already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
Almost certainly not. These things take time. I'd say probably not.
The police are professionals.
Oh wait, no, shit. Sorry, Phoenix. The police are professionals, pals. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win or not. Win or not, do you mean? Christ. This chapter really was not proofread. Guilty verdict. Oh wait, no. If we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, okay, Jesus. Then everything will be okay.
You're right.
Alright, let's chat, pals. The real killer. Yeah, Edgeworth wanted us to think about who the real culprit is. So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And my working theory is that Matt Engarde probably hired him, although I'm not sure why, because again, like, it seems like he doesn't really view him as competition, but it makes the most sense if the killer wants him to get off scot-free, unless they have a connection through some other avenue, which is definitely possible. And the card Ms. Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean, who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Yeah, I'm not too sure on the laws regarding hired killers.
Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Ms. Andrews?
Definitely not. I wonder. I mean, I guess it could be, but if she was the client, and why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? Yeah, like, circumstantially it seems to make no sense. I feel like she would have admitted it. But if Ms. Andrews wasn't the client...
then... no, it can't be.
Matt Engarde himself? Was it Matt?
Mr. Engarde really did hire the assassin.
And he is not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But it can't be Mr. Engarde, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Well, he didn't... I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? He wasn't technically lying because he probably took it to mean, did I personally do it? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? And then nothing happened. I didn't send any psyche locks at that time. God, his waste. Actually, that reminds me.
Did you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Ms. Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Hey, why don't psyche locks appear in court? That feels like something we should have.
So what is this interesting thing?
Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, pals? Juan had bet everything on the German ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. Wait. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Okay, right. It's coming back to me now. Mr. Engarde's secret? I guess that's his motive, is to keep that secret quiet.
What is the secret?
I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means... Mr. Engarde had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Yeah. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Engarde. There's no way around it now. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Hello.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 PM already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. God, this, like, 3-day trial cycle is so brutal, because you have to do a trial in the morning, like, presumably pretty early. And then you have, like, the rest of the day to investigate. So after the trial, you have to immediately go back to the crime scene. And then it's back to the trial again. So, like, is Phoenix getting any sleep at all? There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Engarde. And Ms. Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Fuck. Sure we'll think of something, pals. Don't you worry. We'll break in. We'll find a way to, circumvent the law. Okay, another thing. That's concerning. Oh dear God. Yep. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Just like now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason.
Oh.
And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
I'm glad I'm not the one doing that anymore. That was kind of painful. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made.
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth?
And he said...
If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. Edgeworth, you bitch! Why did you center on me?
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you!
Ugh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Hey. Okay, I guess we better talk about this.
This is absolutely top secret, so you'd better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Yeah, I saw it. Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that?
I'll tell you when you're older, pals.
It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around, my dear Juan.
I thought you were going to ruin her innocence and I was going to kill you. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corridor. I think we've already established that, Phoenix.
I'll let you in on another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
I don't think she would have put it on a bear.
Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
Yeah, didn't Edros say it was like expensive imported thing? Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything. Yeah, she can read your thoughts. She's an alien.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
I thought refreshing was the other guy's thing. Oh?
I tell you, Juan really really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about?
Does anyone pay attention when anyone else speaks?
You don't know. That manager woman Juan had.
Oh, what? Oh, we were talking about her.
It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Jesus. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corridor?
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
Wow. 3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... Yeah, that's weird. What's up with that?
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Pearl really shouldn't be in this conversation.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What? What?
but they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly cancelled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see. Yeah.
The night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
Yeah, well, I wonder what... There's so many loose ends. There's so much information we don't have.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if there's anything I can present to you right now. Could try this, maybe? Okay, no.
I don't have anything to say to delinquents like you.
She's climbing up like the old clam she is.
Please, anything would be helpful. Well then, how about I tell you my measurements?
No. Don't. Wait, I have powers. Okay, there we go. Nope, okay. I guess I could try presenting the profile, maybe? Where is she? Okay, no, she's got nothing. What about Juan, maybe? Okay, I feel like maybe that's the end of it. I'll come back to you later if you decide there's anything else you want to talk about. Oh god, another one! What's happening? What's going on here? On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. That's all okay. I got scared for nothing. What about criminal affairs?
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. What if something happened? You're Mr. Engarde's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. Shit. Please be louder. A decisive witness? You mean for Mr. Engarde's case? I'm taking the witness statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, gotta hand it to him! I don't know what they mean. What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who is the witness?
I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? You know, visiting hours are long over at the detention center. He wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Thanks, Edgeworth.
Eh?
I've already called them, so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much.
This is such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll go do that. Salute emoji. Let's go. 07. I'm sure they must have transferred Ms. Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Engarde and Ms. Andrews are in this detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Matt Engarde. He's the most sus. Dude, it's Mr. Right! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me and said that Juan Corridor was killed by an assassin, and that assassin's client is this man, Matt Engarde. Did he say that in as many words? I don't quite remember. What's wrong? Mr. Engarde, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. Yeah, well, you're kind of in some deep shit right now. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews.
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Can you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Oh boy. Oh Jesus, okay. I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche lock. You said a secret, right? But you don't have any idea what it is, do you, dude? Yeah, I got no fucking clue. Alright, did you know about Mr. Corridor and Ms. Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Ms. Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corridor. Her mentor was Mr. Corridor's manager. And Ms. Andrews is going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him. Celeste? Does that jog any memories? Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. I would love some. I actually had some for lunch, but I'd like another.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it kind of a pea, like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay? Nice. Ah, I got caught off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Oh, he's so dodging the question. Mr. Engarde, are you connected to Ms. Impact's suicide in some way? Yeah, you pulling an eeny miny on us and just like totally fucking... Well, I'm gonna... I want to talk to Miss Andrews and see if I can get more information out of her. Okay, I guess that could happen too. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Who is this? Uh-oh. Oh! Mr. Powers! Hey, man!
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? Shit, I was kind of hoping it would be Lotta. I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you there, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Do you arrest witnesses? I'm not sure if... They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Damn. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. Phoenix! I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? No, it really isn't. You're super normal, and I don't know how your handkerchief stays like that. So, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
Who do you think, Pearls? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright!
Ouch! I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Phoenix, you need to get out more. Maybe go to a book club or something. This is gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. Oh, this guy's a shitbag.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Excuse me, I need to take a drink of water. Sure is, Pearl. Ow, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, Ms. Adrian Andrews. You see, she's a lesbian. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Yeah, tell me the gossip, man. You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image? But aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. And that is hot. And people like that. Everyone else is just mean. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Ms. Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Ms. Impacts?
We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go ahead. Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Kinda dark to get that excited over someone's suicide, but... Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. Yeah, we know. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Yeah, no shit, honey. Something bad for Juan, that is. But wouldn't it have been something bad for Engarde? Like, I'm thinking about secrets and, like... I'm wondering if it was something... I don't know. I guess she was his manager. Why do you figure so? That's a weird way of saying something. Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said, it looks like I may have been caught by an insidious man. Man. We don't talk like that. An insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corridor by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? It could be him though. And there would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Engarde and Ms. Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can switch to Ms. Andrews and get a bit more info. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Andrews! Because I think I need way more evidence before I tackle Engarde. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me?
I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Ms. Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Corridor had on Mr. Engarde. Yeah, you can surely infer something from, like, your involvement with both those people. I'd like to ask you about Matt Engarde, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you?
The real him, I mean. I really cannot decide on a voice for her. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Engarde. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? Why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case.
Nothing. Well, I guess she's being legit because no psyche locks. About Miss Celeste Impacts.
I'd finally put her death behind me.
And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide, and it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him.
Doesn't sound like you put it behind you.
I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it.
How do you know he didn't already do that? You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip.
Real. You're a real one.
But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
Suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why frame him? Why'd you try and frame Mr. Engarde?
That's simple.
Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
But there had to be another way.
There was. But the police are kind of shit. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Phoenix, have you played the previous 2 games at all? Have you played this game at all?
Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Real as shit.
Miss Andrews?
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please, tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now?
Damn. Okay, only one. That might be doable. Psyche lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
But...
I'm sure I just heard Ms. Andrews say revenge. Yeah, I totally heard that as well. We can certainly try it, I guess. I mean... we can at least see what the question is. Why frame him? Why indeed? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engarde for the murder?
I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Engarde. Ms. Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you were saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why?
What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Ms. Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on another person. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, shit, I can't save. I'm gonna save and come back to this real quick. I'm just gonna guess impacts.
Celeste?
Wait, was that actually it? There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, or even revenge. And that is Ms. Impacts' suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hid her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt?
You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engarde, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Ms. Impacts and her suicide.
Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt?
I have no fucking clue, but, I think it has something to do with what Mr. Will Powers said before, but I don't think we have the evidence yet. Yeah, we don't have physical evidence, so I think I'm gonna stop and come back to this. I'm gonna try talking to Matt first, just in case. What? Hello?
Mr. Nick, your phone!
Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. No, it's awesome. Yeah, I know. It sounds awesome. Shut up, Phoenix. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. Shit. I'll be back at the office really soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, wait, no. Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. Yet, Oh shit. Hello? He got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about? Mr. Nick, pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news. It won't. Somehow I doubt that. Yeah, I think Edgeworth's in trouble and that is really not fucking good. Okay. What happened? Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth's already back! Okay. Well, what happened? We got it. We know who bought that spy camera. I keep getting Gumshoe's voice mixed up with Powers because I got stuck in the Australian accent mode and now I can't turn it off.
Eh?
This quickly? And this bear's what gave him away, pal. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured out we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Yeah, Edgeworth already did that.
Wasn't that Mr. Edgeworth that figured—
Shh, pals. And? Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime, pal.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room?
Man on guard.
Huh?
Man on guard. Your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Well, tell me more. Tell me more. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. Receipt? That's all you have? That's good! Phoenix, the receipt is what got fucking Red White killed. No, it's not just the receipt, pal. The store clerk says so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold that bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. No, this is good. We're getting closer to the truth. It's fine. So, what about the spy camera we found? That was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away into evidence. Sweet. I guess I can use that. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corey's room was Matt On Guard. Dude, it was kind of obvious.
Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corey in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean. Yes. Obviously.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next.
Yeah, Gumshoe really scared the shit out of me, saying like, "Oh fuck, Edgeworth!" Ah, and then dying. Like I thought Edgeworth got shot, but it's fine. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Man on guard, what in the world have you done? Okay. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, this is an unusual gameplay loop. I guess we're talking to... Oh, hey! Working really late, you know. It's already past 10 PM, dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax. Don't you know that ignorance is bliss? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Okay. You actually gonna tell me, or, This is a very important matter. Please, you must tell me. You must chill. What is the secret? He said, let's talk, and then he didn't. Thanks, man. Well... Dude, don't order a fucking pizza. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult my lawyer, okay? I'm your lawyer! Dude. Hello? This is Phoenix, right? Oh, hey, Mr. Lawyer, dude. Sorry, but you know, dude, you totally don't have any idea. I really didn't care at all about what Juan was up to, okay? Okay, good bit, Juan. So it's like that. Looks like I have no choice but to remove those psyche locks. Yeah, jeez. What a weird guy. Actually, I'm gonna save one more time, because I don't trust myself not to fuck this up. Alright. Continue! Alright. Take that! Jesus. We're in so much fucking trouble. Okay. Let's do our best. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corriday had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. Liar! I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corriday, especially on that night. And this motherfucking, spy camera proves it, bitch. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corriday's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then send the images to the camera. Then send the images the camera took with this transmitter. Wow. But dude, where's this camera you're talking about hidden? Okay, well, obvious. You're just padding for time now. The spy camera is hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Jeez. Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corridor was... It was you, bitch! You did that! Well, Mr. Engarde? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my mom, okay? What? Why? My mom. She says that I can't be friends with someone like you. Matt Engarde, you are the funniest bitch alive. Go home. If you don't go away, I'm gonna call the police on you. What? That's strange. I thought the answer was right there in front of me. Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. Wait, the person who gave this bear- oh. No, fuck! Okay, damn it. I'm sorry, I'll do that again. The one who gave him this bear was... you! Age 21. Mr. Engarde, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Oh, but he says he knows you. How can you forget such a great friend? Phoenix, you are so petty right now. My god. What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engarde. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think this is some serious trouble. Come on, this is all just a joke, right, dude? You just pulled my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Okay, now I present the... You purchased it. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Engarde. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear! Dude, all you can tell from that is I spent $3,800. It would have said what the purchase was on the receipt, but just saying. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. Fuck no. A $3,800 toothbrush?! It's ivory. It's got elephant hair for bristles. Ew. Elephant hair? Is that what rich people use nowadays? Could be. Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing? Yeah? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corrider's room and filmed it in secret is, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. What is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card? This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer. And I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Oh, was that the right answer? Okay. Shelly the Killer. That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Mad on Guard. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're a star. It's because you're his client, bro. Since you're the one who set up that camera. God, that bird is loud. That means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How'd you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Mr. Mad on Guard. I don't know why I called him Mr. I just saw the M and... And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Can you? I think that would be kind of hot. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? What? Bruh. Consult myself? Well, guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Wait, are we really going there? Oh my god! What? Does he have wine? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Mad on Guard. Are we doing this now? He's Two-Face? Oh yeah, I recovered some stuff. That's great. Where'd you get that drink? You're in prison. Wait, this music? Whoa. This music is spooky. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you were Shelly the Killer's client? You don't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, do you? Okay, he's still kind of charming.
What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrienne, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying! What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on. Let us grown-ups talk about more... adult things.
But why? Why'd you hide the video camera and...
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrienne. You knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. What? Yeah, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about right now. Oh, come now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why?
Yeah, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. Oh! Okay. With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough an answer for you, little girl?
Why? Why would you kill Mr. Corrida?
Because he was about to sling so much dough into my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? I completely misread that for how the tone of the line ended.
If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Engarde's secret would have...
Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. Then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought.
And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrienne. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Yeah, starting to get that sense from you. Putting a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Yeah? Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how could I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. Mad on guard. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? Because he's cute, dumbass! When we first met, I asked if you had killed one corridor. You answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that tequila guy, right? My name is Jigsaw. I hate murder. I despise murderers. I've never killed anyone. All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Corridor! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Ugh. Nah, but too bad. You can't. You're my lawyer, after all. Aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya.
You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word. Well, so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give him my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this! I'll fucking get you! That's such a cliche phrase. I once said something just like that if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how things turn out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Joke's on you, I recorded this whole thing with the spy camera in my badge, and now you're guilty as fuck, bro! Things Phoenix would say if he was smart. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. Who? Edgeworth! The starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. This OST is really just not my thing. Oh, okay, we teleport. Oh, the OST followed us! Fuck. I really do like this score. I like how it starts with that like because it's like it's kind of like an inverse of that other theme. I can't remember whose theme it is. It might be Gumshoes? I don't know. Well, right. What are you going to do? If you plan on changing your defense...
No! We can't do that.
That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office and fake my death, causing you a lot of grief. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. You know, you have, Google. Actually, wait, they don't. You have book. You have book. And now, right, it's your turn. Hang on a sec. Alright, we're good. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? Oh, fucking hell. Alright, we're good now. What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. Alrighty. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who's clearly a killer. Man on guard. That man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. He is right. This guy's a shitbag, but isn't that the basis of our just judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Phoenix, you're a lawyer. Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? No, Phoenix. I'm not saying we should get him off for murder. I'm saying we should, like, you know, fucking discuss it like regular people. Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. Phoenix, you really should have thought of this earlier. became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at the mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That's...
You are a defense lawyer. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight? Why would I do that? People like you and Franziska von Kammer are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man I clearly know to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You are so petty! I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What are you... Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. When you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
Eh?
I can never read that well.
It's like, eh?
But like, I'm not Japanese, so it doesn't work. I don't believe you. Are you saying that this is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. It's because I'm in love with you, Phoenix Wright. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. You will never be able to accept my proposal. Of marriage, to be clear. In case we weren't clear.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Well then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. Tell me, please. Why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. Engarde's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself. Kinda. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I am doing what I am. Yeah. And this is what I like to call my aftercare. Sir? Sir? What the heck is aftercare? Phoenix. You got some learning to do, my friend. My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney. And to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? Phoenix, you already know it. I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but... My name is... DeKiller. Shelley DeKiller. You're Shelley DeKiller? DeKiller is such a goofy name. Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a DeKiller, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain... Maya! It would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice, long nap. No! Now then, if you'll excuse me. If someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. Kitty! Mystic Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission. Oh, Kitty. Huh? Oh, that. It sounded like a cat? A cat? It can't be. That cat. Can it? What a screenshot right there.
What is it?
I think I know where Shelley the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for Engarde Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun.
Yeah!
Oh fuck, okay, well we can't end here. We still have a little bit of time. Where are we going? I guess maybe we could go here from Brighton Co. Hotel? I don't remember how to get there. Okay, there we go. We got it. There. I see it. Maya!
Please answer us! Missing Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he used to kill her. Well, you don't know that. I mean, I guess you'd recognize his voice now. He and God were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. Okay, can we, door.
There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for the cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shu?
I forgot his name was Shu. What about the door? Okay, what are we doing? How do I, no clues here. Oh, other door here. Looks like there's another room in the back. Leave that to us. I'm sure the investigation team is already doing its job in there. What are we to do, then? Hello? That on guard. This is probably where he conducted business with the Killer. Yeah. Shelley the Killer values his client relations more than anything else. So I'm sure he must meet with his clients in person to talk about any transactions. You got anything else to say about this room? Seems that Engarde was quite famous, even as a motorcycle racer. Generally, when a star like him tries to do something like that, they fail, but it seems Engarde is no ordinary man. Are we meant to be in here? It's Engarde's personal collection. I'd say it's a hobby of his to collect prop masks of shows related to his own. You seem to know all sorts of details about Man Engarde. Almost too many details. He's the defendant in this case. Of course I would know about him. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Couch? Okay, this is the first time I've seen such a large fireplace. I don't particularly care for large fireplaces. They remind me of my youth. Ah, I wonder if memory serves that it's because of the rich aunt he had? What? Don't tell me you're still stuck on that incident. Don't take this personally, but I really do not wish to remember anything from that time in my life. What are you talking about? Hello? Shit, am I not meant to be here? Where am I? What? Hang on. I'm gonna try a few things. BRB. Fellas, I might be stupid. Apparently I didn't examine the bear.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
Figurine added to the court record? Okay. Bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Carter? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
Ah, I'm sure that's for Shu.
Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked! Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth! Phoenix! Honey! There's no one here! From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engarde's private lounge. Right, did you just destroy a door? That was amazing. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR? Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Oh shit. okay. I guess we're looking around now? Let's investigate, Edgeworth. I can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Looks like Engarde taped all his own shows. What a weirdo. Where's a spacious sofa? I bet 10 pearls would fit on here.
I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick.
Okay, computer. It's Engarde's computer. Maya, why couldn't you have used this to get help?
Mr. Nick! Where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Oh dear. Picture, antenna. It's a VCR and antenna. Footage of that spy camera took at the scene of the crime was beamed here and recorded on tape.
If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful.
Big TV! Huge television and speakers room largely here. What? I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on a TV like this.
yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. Wait, are we meant to move? Where's Maya? Oh shit, wait, wait, please, Maya, please. Please, Maya. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. Fuck! I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Fuck! Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. I've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Okay, shit, we might have this. Maya. Oh, hello! What are you? This looks like a picture of Ms. Impax. With love, Celeste.
Ms. Impax? You mean...
Yes, Miss Corrider's former manager.
Why would a picture of Ms. Impax be here in Mr. Engarde's mansion?
Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Yeah, I'm starting to put some pieces together. I feel like she was not talking about Juan in that note. Or in that phrase that Will Powers heard. What's wrong, Pearls?
But please let me see that picture frame!
Huh? What's so special about the frame?
On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya.
What?
It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message!
What? Did she write that? Wait. Oh shit.
I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Engarde a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slimebagger not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gonna watch out for the helpless lunk.
Man, I'm getting sad.
That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Oh my god. Maya. Oh my god, Maya, don't be dead.
That's... No! Missing Maya!
Oh god. Right! What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Yeah, I obviously gotta do that. There's Andrew's psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding. I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. She's still crying! Oh boy. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Ms. Andrews, I've come to remove your psyche lock. Psyche lock? I have no idea what you're talking about, bro. I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine. Go ahead. Try to break me if you can. People really need to stop phrasing things like that. But we gotta wrap this up. I want to keep playing. I always do, but we have to end it here because my voice is tired. Also, I need a pee. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoyed this episode a lot. I hope you did too. And if you liked it, make sure to check out my links to Patreon, Ko-fi, and the description at the end of this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye! I didn't flub that at all.